Is this time to stand or drop to my knees? Time to raise my hands, mouthing silent pleas. Can I cry it out? Can I take to task reasons for all my doubts down there? Would it be too much to ask? Oh no. Where was I going when the light wasn't showing? The path pulled out from under my gaze. Where was it leading? Past the end of the bleeding wounds, colorized by the blaze. An anger too tired to keep feeding the fire that had set all my soul up in smoke. And where was the meaning in such drifting and dreaming when the dreams parted and I awoke beyond words and alone into the shapes of my bones, shapes of my bones.
Mixer's log number 8. Update on this song called Atone. All right, I am Lean Bear, coming to you from lovely scenic Paju City, South Korea, 5 kilometers south of the North Korean border, where all hell could break loose at any given moment. Not. But you never know. Formerly known as alcoholic audio engineer, but I got tired of calling myself that. So I went back to my nom de guerre, Lean Bear. And I'm working on a new album of melody and chord structure driven songwriting. And so this is my 3rd installment on this song, Atone. And if you happen to be struggling with alcohol, this home audio production thingy here, this is what helped me turn the corner on a 30-plus year addiction to demon vampire alcohol. I had some great times and some awful times in it. God, I lost so much to it. It was, I paid a very, very heavy price for all that fun and games, but I almost died. Could have been a lot worse. I'm still here. It all came to a crashing halt when one night I got drunk and I went out wandering on a moonless night in the countryside in this new area I had just moved to. I got lost and the GPS wasn't working. And, well, I ended up in a ditch with a broken finger, and it required surgery. And they had to postpone the surgery for over 24 hours because I entered the hospital in a hypertensive crisis. My blood pressure was 185 over 130 or something crazy like that. They couldn't believe I wasn't dead. And, yeah. Got complete blood work. Luckily, the liver was okay. But there were some bad readings otherwise. And so this is what got me through the insomnia and the long nights. Now I'm sleeping a lot better and I'm much more balanced. Memory is improved, concentration is improved, problem-solving skills, and I owe a lot to audio engineering, audio work. And you can do it too, even if you're not musically talented. I'm not very. I'm a songwriter. That's my wheelhouse. Songwriting, lyrics, and I play instruments as well as I can. And you can too. I can't play keyboards, but I do. I'm not a good guitar player, but I get by. And you can too. This is my studio. It doesn't take much to get started. The software is all free. This right here is a digital audio workstation, or DAW or DAW, called Cakewalk. It's free. Cakewalk by BandLab. You can download it and install it in 3 minutes. And these here are tools called plugins, these yellow things. And these help us to modulate and manipulate audio signals for mixing. And, these are all separate tracks or channels. This is the drums and a synth and another synth and a Hammond B3 organ simulation, acoustic guitar, vocal. And these are all feeding into the master channel or master bus. They're all being combined into a final stereo signal output. And these yellow bars here are plugins, tools used to further massage and refine the signal on the way to final output. My bunny rabbit is munching on his cardboard house under my Linux computer station back there. It's making a little bit of noise. Yeah, so read the links read the description under the video and subscribe. Drop me a line. I can help you. Maybe. I mean, I can try. Really, it's up to you. But all you need is a computer and some free software and, a USB mic to get started. The keyboard's not that expensive. Guitars, you can get good guitars nowadays for not that much. If you don't know how to play guitar, just get on YouTube. Practice every day. You can be playing what we call first position or cowboy chords. Just give it an hour a day. You'll be strumming along in no time. All right. Anyways. So I'm just going to do this update. This is just a kind of a mixing journal, project journal that I do. In case I need to backtrack, or if I forget how I did something, I can go back and consult my mixer's log. So, right, you just heard, this is the first intro and the first verse and first chorus of this song. It's about a third of the way done. It's going to be a long one. And hang on, I gotta get this bunny rabbit in check. This is Chance. Chance the bunny rabbit. He has no respect for mixing sessions, tracking sessions. When it's time to chew cardboard, he's just tearing strips off of it, munching it. Chancey. He's a little bit torqued because I gave him his bath earlier tonight, and he doesn't like that. Do you, buddy? Yeah. So maybe now that I picked him up, you need to stop chewing on the cardboard, buddy. Yeah. His heart's beating all fast. You go back in your box. Chill out. Oh. All right. So, this is long format. I don't do jump cuts. And I'm not trying to win any popularity contests here. All right. Now, this mixer's log is going to focus on every mixer's log. I try to focus on something new, something that's come up. In this case, it's going to be a free plugin. Of course, nothing is ever totally free. I had to get my email on yet another email list. But I think it's worth it. I think this one right here is called the Waves IDX Intelligent Dynamics plugin. That means it's a compressor plugin, but it's quite sophisticated, pretty simple, and I'm not gonna explain what it does. I'm just gonna let you hear what it does. First, okay, so I'm just gonna go through my changes. Channel by channel, track by track. So the only thing I changed on the drums, channel 1, is I inserted this plugin, and let's just A/B it, starting at where the drums enter roughly halfway through the intro. A little bit more than halfway through the intro, and so I will, by clicking here, I bypass or disengage this tool, this plugin, and it's going to sound. I'm going to solo it by clicking S, and that's by soloing this channel. I'm only playing this channel, this track, and so this is bypassing or disengaging or disabling this tool, and it sounds like this. And engaging the plug-in. Bypass. Engage. Okay, so it's I don't have to explain that, right? You can hear it. It's bringing some a little bit more power, a little bit more energy, a little bit more life to that drum track. Here is the fill leading into the chorus. Once again, I'll bypass and let's see, put it here. And engage. All right. Okay, so note that we've got it on the hard setting. So hard setting is for more percussive things, drums, maybe bass. Okay, things with more attack, sharper attack, and speed for whatever it's worth on 119. And this central wheel here, I'll show what these do a little bit more on the other channels. Okay, minus 33.1, output unchanged. Okay, so that's setting. Oh, and tilt. So this is tilt, 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 tilt. So I've got it tilted. I think I had it tilted like 3.3 to the left. And this is accentuating the bass side and sort of attenuating the treble side. Okay, so that's all I really did with the channel 1, track 1, the drums. Okay, so I'm not going, well, okay, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Might as well. I have channel 2 frozen. Frozen means that it's sort of, well, this is a virtual instrument, a synthesizer. This is a software instrument. For some reason, it is really slaughtering my CPU and demanding way too much processing power, and it's causing playback issues. And so to deal with that, I've had to freeze the track and render it into an audio file, a pre-processed audio file, so that the CPU doesn't have to process it in real time. So in order to, I can't really A/B this plug-in in real time for this synthesizer track. All right, so I'm not going to, yeah, I can't do it, so that's that. But it's not really necessary. I'm just going to go on to, I'm going to skip to channel 4, the Hammond B3 organ emulator. And I'm going to show you what this plugin is doing, is what it's bringing. You can see now this one I've got it tilted the other way to kind of emphasize the treble side of the frequency range and not so much the bass side of the frequency range. Okay, so bass and low mid range and high mid range and treble. So bass and low mid range to the left, high mid range and treble to the right. The right's being emphasized and the left being de-emphasized. right? Okay, so this is where I can kind of show you, yeah, as long as I remember my settings. So I'm going to give you a sense of what these, not going to explain what these controls do, but you can hear what they do. So anyways, for my reference, soft, speed at 4, maybe 5, central wheel 33.9, tilt at 3.9 to the right, and I've got the output up to 9.7. Normally I wouldn't put the output up, but I've got a reason to do that for this one. So here's what it's sounding like. Okay, so I'm going to unsolo track 1 and solo track 4. And so this is what just the Hammond organ emulator sounds like. And I'm going to make another adjustment to it because it's too loud in the beginning, it's too loud in the intro, and it's not cutting through loud enough in the chorus. So first, let's just see what this new free plugin is bringing to the table. So it has a different sound, a different character. It's emphasizing a different, it's brighter, okay? A little sharper, a little brighter, a little bit more focused. But now watch what happens when I play with, I'll start by playing with this wheel in the middle. I forget what it's called. Okay, so you can see where you just kind of want to find a sweet spot. And for this instrument, it's getting better in the upper 20s, and then I just felt like the sweet spot was like right there. And speed. Just watch visually what's going on with those bars bouncing up and down. It's going to be more pronounced when I demonstrate this with the guitar and the vocals. Anyway, I've got this down. I'm going to leave it at like 3 because so now I'll go ahead and play what this sounds like in the chorus. Having a little bit of playback issues here. So I want it to be have a little more punch. And actually, there's another adjustment that I can make. See, here in the intro, it's just playing long single notes, and here in the chorus, I'm hitting bum bum bum. I'm hitting chords. So I'm trying to play it rhythmically. It should be a rhythmic element, but that's not being heard sufficiently in the chorus yet. But let's see here. So let's just go ahead and listen to the chorus with this unsoloed, and I'm going to bypass this new plugin. You can kind of hear it, kind of barely hear it. But now sometimes in a case like this, maybe the best thing is just to mute it and turn it off. But I'm going to keep trying. I want it there. I want it to be playing the role of like a rhythm guitar. Okay. Because normally I'd be inclined to put like a rhythm guitar track in this. I want the synth in what's called the arrangement. I want the synth to sort of play the role of a rhythm guitar. So now I'll turn it on and now it's coming through clearer. Okay, it's coming to it's this plugin has helped. All right, but I'm just going to try something here. I'm going to pull up. This is the virtual instrument. It's called a Hanon B70. It is a Hammond B3 organ, classic organ. It's an emulator of that organ. And I am trying to see if there's an adjustment I can make that will see what we got going on here is when I let me solo this again. But the attack is the onset of the notes, the onset of the chord, the onset of the sound is the attack or the transient that could be sharper, right? It could have what we call more attack. And I'm wondering if I can increase the attack by making an adjustment in the organ instrument itself. And I'm just going to pause real quick while I assess whether that's possible. All right, I'm back. I got to make sure that sometimes I get fucked by the pause button in OBS, man. And I got to do the video all over again. It's not happening tonight. It's 3 o'clock in the morning here. I don't have time for restarting this. Okay. So, yeah, I have I've tweaked the Hammond emulator, which also has a Leslie speaker emulator. Leslie is a rotating speaker. It rotates, creating a Doppler effect. Is that called the Doppler effect? I know with light it's called Doppler shift. Is that right? Or is that just with sound? Anyway, yeah, so what I did was under the tweak setting, I took percussion level all the way to full on, and then okay, didn't change anything up here. I took Leslie from the Leslie mix all the way from bass halfway to horn. And here's what that sounds like. Which is cool. That's too much. Right? There's more going on there. Leakage level is still high. I took Leslie drive halfway up. Okay, so Leslie mix to halfway, Leslie drive to halfway. And let's see here. That has to be all the way on upper because under tweak, I've got on invert drawbars. Okay. So that's how we modified the Leslie. And then let's A-B it with this thing. Okay, so I still like it there. Now, all right, so I'm going to make one more adjustment here on channel 4. This green line here, that's the instrument volume. This is automated adjustments in the instrument volume. And in the instrument, that control is here. So you can see right as we go into the chorus, you can see the volume slider shift up. Like that. So I already automated this. I'm just going to adjust it. And this is how I'm going to adjust it. I'm going to right click here. Lanes. Not show or hide takes, but show or hide lanes. This is my volume automation graph. Okay. And I'm just going to give myself a little bit more space to work with. I want it lower in the intro and I want it louder, a little bit louder in the chorus. So this node right here, I could click it and drag it, but I could left click it and drag it down, but it's a little bit more precise. So right now it's at 0.5, 0.5 right in the middle. I'm going to right click and properties. And let's see. So, all right, it says 50. So I'm going to take it down to, let's say 35. Okay. So there, you see it went down. I'm going to go over here, same thing, right click it, properties, take it down to 35. And now I'm just going to check the intro and see how it sounds. See, I want to hear that more clearly. See, I soloed these two, and I'm just hearing these two. And now if I want, I can solo in the drums. Okay, I think I'm going to take it down a little bit more. I'm going to take it down to 30. And same over here, 30. Okay, now we'll go back to the beginning. That's better. Yeah, what the hell? I'm gonna take it down to 25. 25. Right click. Properties. 25. Now, mind you, over here, you see this says Hanon B70. And over here, it says Hanon B70. This is the same channel vertically as this is horizontally. And I also have a volume slider here. But if I turn this up, then it's going to turn everything up together. Okay, so this is kind of like a master volume, and so I've got the master volume parked here. Okay? Maximum volume, by the way, is 0. Okay? So minus 27. Now, again. All right, that's good enough for now. I'm just going to dial up the virtual. So you can see now the volume is at 25 right here. Okay, and here you'll see it jump. Nice. See, that drive can get really dirty, right? I can also automate drive, okay? To have like a little bit more drive in the intro and a little bit less drive in the... See, right there. There's like too much drive. When it gets louder in the chorus part, I'm about to kick it up a little bit louder too. It's at 0.7. It's at 70. I'm gonna kick it up to 75. All right, and here, okay, 75. All right. Let's just hear that in the mix. Unsolo all these.
Where was I going when the light wasn't showing the path? Moved out from under my gaze. Where was it leading? Past the end of the bleeding, the wounds colorized by the...
Okay, so while we're at this, I want to see if this sounds better with Leslie drive down a ways.
Where was I going when the light wasn't showing the path? Moved out from under my gaze. Where was it leading? Past the end of the bleeding, the wounds colorized by the blades. Rolling anger too tired to keep feeding the fire that had set all my soul up in smoke.
That's pretty dirty. Sounds cool though. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to think about that. For now, I'm just going to leave it right in the middle. But if I wanted to automate it right now, here's how I would do it. I would, this is an automation lane, and I would right click, and I would add an automation lane. Okay? And here's where I would choose my parameter. Okay? This is my Hanon B70 instrument, choose parameter, and Leslie drive. Okay. All right. So this is how I would, I could draw this is called drawing what I've been doing here. I could draw curves. I could draw changes. Or there's another way I could do it, but I'm not going to show you that right now. But, well, basically how that works is that I call up the instrument, and there's this W button that says automation right, And as I play, I hit playback, and as I play back, I make the adjustments in real time, sliding the slider, and it records the changes that I make. I could just show you how that works right now, just for the hell of it. Watch this. I've hit W, automation right enabled, okay? And as you can see, now I've disabled it for volume. It is enabled for, okay. The important thing is it's enabled for Leslie Drive, okay? If I have them both enabled, then I could tweak both, but I'm not going to tweak volume right now. I'm just going to tweak drive just to show you, okay? So I hit enter. Well, it's not going to work. Not going to work for me. I had this issue before. Let me see. Let me try it one more time. Well, issues. You know, we run into these sometimes. Actually, here's how it might work. I'm going to delete. I'm going to remove this automation lane. I'm going to try it this way. Okay. And I'll try it one more time. It might, if I do it this way, it might work and create the lane automatically. Let me try this. No, it's not going to work. Okay. Well, I thought I got it to work last time. Sometimes, sometimes things don't work exactly how they're supposed to. And I can't remember if I got it to work last time. I might have had to draw this, you know, just by hand. I might have had to draw it. But with other plugins, you can do this real-time stuff, and it will record the changes that you make in real time in the automation lane. It's cool. It's not working for this right now. That's okay. You can always manually draw things. It's no biggie, really. Okay, but just to remind myself, I am going to add that automation lane. And, oh, look, it remembered. Leslie Drive. So it's there. And I can come back and decide on that later. Okay, so now I'm going to be done with this. And right-click lanes. And I'm going to hide the lanes, okay? And now I have another line through here that has, it's unchanged. That is the Leslie Drive lane, that other slider, okay? So every time I add an automation lane, I get a new line through the channel track. And by the way, these channel 2, you see, those are audio wave forms, okay? Because this is an audio wave track. This is an audio waveform. This is the acoustic guitar recorded through the microphone. This is my vocal recorded through the microphone. This is a MIDI track. This is a drum machine. All right. This is being rendered in the computer in real time. Watch what happens if when I go to here. That's Chance chewing on his house. Okay, look. See that? So when I mix this song down, you know, this one, and check it out. See, this one, okay, well, it's not showing, let me see. Let's try the contact. Hello. There we go. This is a little bit harder to see, but you can see the keys down here being pressed. Hang on. All right. there, right there, right there, right there, right there. You can barely see the keys being pressed. And I'm getting glitchy playback, which sucks. But struggling with this right now because of these are called VST instruments, MIDI instruments. They're controlled with this MIDI keyboard controller. Okay, so now that I've got contact selected, and if I hit this keyboard, see that? Okay. Right. That's how it works. All right. So that's why these are blips. These are called piano rules. Okay. Now, moving on to the acoustic guitar. And then we'll come back to the contact. This one right here. This one right there. Okay. Thought I heard a ghost. Okay, acoustic guitar. Let's solo it. Off. Okay, so soft, speed at 30, wheel at minus 25.3. We've got tilt to the left at minus 3.9, output at 12 o'clock at 0.0. And so, again, actually, I'm going to rethink this. Where did I have it? Like around 25? Interesting. I'm going to try that in the mix.
Is this time to stand or drop to my knees? Time to raise my hands, mouthing silent pleas. Can I cry it out?
Right here.
Can I cry?
Right there. Where it goes from, there's a hammer on from G major to A major. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Right there. Da-dum, da-dum. That hammer-on's important. Well, it comes through pretty good. It's really interesting decision.
Can I cry it out? Can I take to task reasons for all my doubts down there? Would it be too much to ask? Oh no.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Can I cry it out? Can I take to task reasons for all my doubts down there? Would it be too much to ask? Oh no.
I kind of liking this maxed out right now.
Where was I going when the light wasn't showing the path pulled out from under my gaze? Where was it leading past the end of the bleeding?
Playback issues. Damn, I don't even have, my browser's not turned on. I shouldn't be having this issue. But anyways, I'm just going to leave it there for now. It's a different texture. This is a lot more compressed, more compression. It's just a difference. It's a matter of taste. I'm just kind of liking this right now. I'm going to leave it at minus 48. Okay, this is a ratio, is what it is. It's extreme. You know, that's extreme. But I'm kind of digging it right now, so I'm going to leave it there. Okay, and speed is at 30. Now, so
Is this time to stand or drop to my knees? Time to raise my hands, mouthing silent pleas.
yeah, it's nice, man. It's a good plug-in. That leaves us with the vocal, and I'm not going to belabor this. It just I'm just going to A/B it, and okay. So speed at 59, soft minus 33.1, 0.0 on the output, tilt right at 3.
Is this time to stand or drop to my knees?
Okay, this brings a lot more life and presence to it. I do have another compressor going here on both of these. I've still got the TB compressor. Haven't taken off the TB compressor because check it out.
Is this time to stand or drop to my knees? Time to raise my hands.
I like this thing in conjunction with the TB compressor. Okay, maybe I'll change my mind, but for now, I like them both. And you can hear.
Is this time to stand
It's bringing life and presence and definition.
or drop to my knees? Time to raise my hands.
And I don't think it's bringing any unwanted sort of nasty digital trebles either. I'm pretty happy with that right now. We'll see if I change my mind about that. That leaves us with this one right here. The Contact And now that I've tweaked the Hammond channel 4, this one might, I got this right where I wanted it before, and now it's not coming through like I want it to. It's quite something when you hear it soloed. So here I've got speed all the way down. Speed is the quickness with which the compressor what are the words? How quickly the compressor activates and deactivates. I don't think those are exactly the right words, technical words, but it's the speed of the compressor. How quickly it clamps and unclamps. And I want to emphasize attack. So listen. Whoops, no. Wrong one. Solo contact. Hear the difference? A little bit more attack. And this playback issue glitching is driving me fucking crazy. Sorry. Hang on, I'm going to save and restart my DAW, my DAW cakewalk. I'm going to save it and restart it to see if that helps. Be right back. Okay, back. Got to keep one eyeball on that pause button. Make sure it doesn't repause itself. All right. We're rolling. All right, so let's hopefully playback is going to be a little bit better. We'll see. Now, I want this pulsing synth part to come through, to cut through better without turning up. Again, here's channel 3, contact 8. Here is channel 3 here, contact 8. This is the volume slider. It's at -3. Maximum is 0. I don't want to move this up. Okay? I've got it at this level where I want it. I want it there. I want to try other means to make it cut through. And that reminds me, did I change the EQ? Oh, I haven't EQ'd this one yet. Aha! So EQ is important for giving things distinction in the mix. I haven't chosen an EQ for this yet. Might as well go ahead and do that. This is a synth. Let's see, bass boost. Let's try this one. Here. Okay, well, you can hear the difference, right? We'll see how that works. If we can hear this pulsing away, but like not too loud, but we can hear it, but it's not overbearing. We want it serving the overall sound, not overwhelming it, right? And so let's unsolo. Okay, so now we're hearing everything. Wait a minute, what's going on? Oh yeah, I restarted the DAW, and I've got okay, so now the drums are ready, and contact. All right.
Where was I going when the light wasn't showing the path pulled out from under my gaze? Where was it leading? Past the end of the bleeding.
Right there.
The wound was cauterized by the blaze. I'm angry too tired to keep feeding the fire that has set all my soul. Where was the meaning in such drifting and dreaming when the dreams parted and I awoke beyond words and alone? To the shapes of my bones.
Good enough for now. Don't want to take this too much longer, over an hour. Okay, so this is mixing. This is mixing, and I'm gonna hit Shift F, which is going to sort of fit the whole project into one window. And before I go, I need to make notes of this is called the Pro Channel. You'll learn this as you learn Cakewalk. If you want to learn Cakewalk, read the channel description. And even though it's primitive, it's when I first started this channel, and it's rough. It's very rough around the edges. Man, it's called Building a Song and Cakewalk, Gorilla in the Corner of the Room. But I'll have to do another Building a Song series at some point of higher quality. It's less cringy, but it does show you how to get started in this software in Cakewalk, and you can create your own first song and mix it down, play it in your car, go down to the bar, have your friend behind the bar play it through the PA, and be shocked at how terrible it sounds. But you made it, right? And then you get to figure out how to make it sound better. And it's great. As long as you just don't take it too seriously. Enjoy the process. Don't get frustrated. Have fun with it, man. You can't do this when you're drunk. I mean, you could do it really badly and just waste your time with it if you're drunk, but why do that? It's much better than drinking. So anyways, this is called the Pro Channel, and see, there's a signal path. All right, for every channel, every track, there's a signal path, and that starts right here. It says gain. That is the input. That's where the signal enters the signal path. Okay. Record a guitar. It goes, it goes into the computer. And here's where it enters the digital audio workstation. And the first place it goes through this thing called the Pro Channel. And after it leaves that, it goes through this. It goes through the channel strip and the channel effects, the channel plugins, the channel tools. Okay? And it might take a detour, okay, after that. But then every channel goes to, see here, master they all get funneled together into one stereo signal right here. This is final processing. By the way, I tried this new IDX plugin in the master bus, didn't like it. Didn't like it. Doesn't belong there. This compressor is not for the 2 bus, not for the master bus. This is for channels. This is for individual channels. This one. Okay. So, anyways, I'm going to go through my pro channels. There's a show pro channel button. Okay, so this is EQ for drums didn't change. EQ for the vital synth didn't change. EQ for contact, just plug that in. I'm going to play around with other settings here later, but this one's working okay for now. I did change the the Hammond. I changed it to, you see, I took out bass frequencies under, well, it looks like I started let me get a better look at this. So this might be a little bit too extreme, but to A-B it, you see, I don't want too many, there's a lot of low end here in this mix, and if you get too many, the same instruments doing too much in the same frequency bands, then things get muddled. So this is a way of kind of like making some space. I want to emphasize the mid-range and the mid-range more than anything in this Hammond. But check it out. So solo that, and we'll just this is enable disable button for the EQ for the Hammond, and okay, so actually you can't hear too much difference, can you? There you can hear. If you know how to listen, this is filtering out some unnecessary frequencies that don't need to be there, and they're just muddying the waters, just muddying things up. So this is not a final choice, but this setting is orchestral string section. Okay? All right. And let me see. Acoustic, same. Vocal, I changed the vocal EQ to vocals lead 2. Again, this is not necessarily a final. It's just what I liked tonight. And you can just A-B that. Listen to the words "my gaze." Well, where was I going when the light wasn't showing? Where was I going when the light wasn't showing? The path pulled out from under my gaze. Where was it leading? Passing under the beat. It's clear there. Whoops, I accidentally hit the keyboard. Again, it's carving out some of these frequencies way down low that don't need to be there for a male human vocal don't need to be there. Because, the male human voice is mostly in the low mid-range on up. Okay, so okay. Well, so that's it for now. That's Mixer's log number 8. And I am Lean Bear. And I better get this uploaded and get to sleep. More next time from lovely scenic Paju City, South Korea. You can do this. All you have to do is apply yourself. Anybody can do it. Over and out.